Welcome back, guys. It's Chad and Dalton here at Coyote Classics. It's Tuesday afternoon, and today we're going to bring to you this stunning 1968 Pontiac GTO Restomod. It is going to come along if you buy this car with a full photo book documentation of its complete rotisserie restored frame off restoration. Just a fantastic car, and once we see this car up and close and personal, you'll see just how nice it was done. As we go underneath the hood of it, the engine's a 428 4-barrel, vintage air conditioning, power steering, front power disc brakes, the inner fenders, the bottom of the hood. It is just done so nice, Dalt.
Yeah, it's just a stunning car. Probably the nicest GTO we've ever had.
Yeah, definitely. I would have to agree with you. It is the nicest GTO that we've ever had here. And then to have it be a 68. I mean, the first year of that body change from the 67, and very popular year. Now this color, Dalton, is a 2009 Cadillac color for all you out there watching. If you love the color, it's got a ton of metallic, and like I said, 2009 Cadillac. Kind of a strawberry red metallic. When the restorer did it, he did a gorgeous job underneath the hood. I mean, every inch of this car is painted and gorgeous. It's got the aftermarket hood hinges on there. Inner fenders are painted beautifully. It's got the vintage air.
Smooth firewall. I like how we even painted the brake booster body color.
Yeah, that looks really nice. I mean, there's just absolutely no disappointments in this car whatsoever, and you'll see that as we go all the way through it. As we look up and down the sides of it, it is laser straight. The paint is beautiful. I really like the wheel and tire combination as well. Just it's American racing rims on it. I'm gonna go ahead and open the hideaway headlights, Steve. As we look at this car from the front, it's got the hideaways and just a gorgeous look. Front valance paint is beautiful on it. Perfect. Go ahead and shut them back up. One opens just a little slower than the other one, but they both work perfectly. As far as the grill goes, the grill's all been restored, all the chrome around the grill. Front balance is painted nice. This is a very high dollar restoration, guys. If you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, you're gonna see just how nice the floors and trunk floor, frame, all that stuff were done during this frame off restoration. As far as our top of the fender to the top of the hood line up really nicely. Now, when we went through this photo album, all this car was completely dismantled, stripped to bare metal, guys. Frame taken off, put on rotisserie. The bottom of the car has all been painted black. It is just done very, very professionally.
It looked like that, the motor out, rebuilt that, and fresh paint on that too.
So everything is documented, guys. We don't have receipts, but we do have the photo album. The paint is beautiful, but the best thing is, I love the interior too. Wait till we get to the interior, guys, and just the way this car drives. So as we look at this car, it's got an awesome stance. I know we had the hood open right away, which we usually don't do. So I want to kind of show you the stance of this car. It's got a great stance from front to back. It's got the hood tachometer, the rear spoiler. Anywhere you look, you can see your reflection in this paint. It's a deep, deep paint job on it. Our door gap is excellent, and the bottom of the fender fits excellent to the door and the rocker panel. So far, there's not a paint flaw that I can see. Lower rear quarter is excellent. It does have the chrome decor on it, chrome wheel wells, rocker moldings. Even the inner fenders, guys, you can tell a lot about the restoration if you look in here. Look at the inner fenders, how that's painted and how the frame was painted, chassis black. No smoke, it's got a great sound coming out the tailpipe. Do you want to get in there and rev it up a little bit? as we look up the side of this car. Just like the driver's side I showed you, the passenger side's laser straight, body's excellent. Nice dual exhaust sound. It's got a nice low B cam too.
Yeah, it does.
Back bumper's all been re-chromed, that's perfect. The spoiler and our gaps and stuff like here are nice in the trunk lid area. Fit nice and flush. I love what they did. It's got the third brake light here. Is that a rear defrost maybe? I'm not real sure. It kind of looks like a rear defrost. Third brake light. The back shelf is all custom with really nice 6x9s in there. All new rubbers during the restoration. The correct stops, the corners of the doors are perfect. This is such a nice car.
Yeah, it is. This is a car I drive every day for the rest of my life.
That's exactly what you said too about a week ago when I first got it in, didn't you?
Yeah.
We took it for our first test drive. I mean, it's just one of those cars, guys. You gotta see it, you gotta sit behind the wheel, feel the power, feel the comfort of those leather seats. You really gotta see this car in person to appreciate the condition, period.
Yeah.
Door panels, excellent, that's all been replaced. Now here's what I love. It's got the brand new Leather GTO seats. They're power, they work great. Here's your power seat here.
It's crazy. I don't know where
Dual power. Look at the headliner on it. The dome light's all new. The headliner's super tight. Whoever did this restoration did a fantastic job. Back seats, gorgeous on it as well. Again, all leather. Back door panels are new. It's got tinted glass and it's all tinted. The windshield, back windows, side windows.
Cool.
You want to go ahead and roll that up, Dee? We'll turn the air on when we go for a cruise anyway, so that way we can give them an idea on how tight this is. But it's got really nice tinted glass, which gives it a great look. As we sit inside here, let's take a look here at this bottom corner of the door. And then again, inside this fender was all painted off and jammed properly, all new strikers. And look what they did on the dash, guys. So it's an aluminized dash. All the black paint is beautiful, then all aluminum. As far as our temperature gauge down here and oil pressure right down in the console, all custom console as well. All wrapped in the GTO leather to match. It's got a TKO 5-speed shifter. The clock works, the hood tach works. It's got 13,501 miles on the odometer. Gas gauge works as well. As far as our vintage air goes, it idles it right down. Need to find a station that comes in here. Anyway, so it's got a really nice Pontiac stereo in it. It's got your aux port here. Also the light works inside there. And it's got somewhere to charge your phone right in there as well, so for your iPad. Kick panels are all brand new. Every single thing on the inside of this car was touched and restored. Go ahead and shut the air out there. Once we turn that air on a little bit, the car idles down just a little bit. Should be idled up, and we will do that. Again, what do you think of the stance? I personally love the stance of this. It's got that nice lowered look, not too far slammed, but just a nice, even lowered look.
Yeah, I do too. It's gorgeous. The body is ridiculously straight on it.
There's only one little flaw that I've seen so far, and that's on the driver's door here. I hate to say, I think it even happened here. I didn't notice it before. As we look at the roof, it's excellent. There's no paint imperfections anywhere there. Just the paint quality, even around the drip rails here, just all of this is just restored very nicely. So as we go down here through our gap's in great shape. At some point somebody, I don't know if they opened it when it was on the hoist or what happened, but there's a little paint chip right along that edge. Other than that, the lower fender's excellent, lower door, everything fits just perfectly on this in my opinion. Doors opening up, shut nice. It's got brand new door handles, all new felts and rubbers. And this is definitely a trophy winning car, isn't it, D?
No question that.
As we look in the back, again, this is a car you just have to sit behind the wheel and check out the condition. You know, all cars look good in pictures. This is a car, guys, you just have to see it in person to appreciate the quality. Gas gauge works as well. Yeah, look at I mentioned it earlier on that tinted glass. Jason pointed this out. Just check that out. It's like you got sunglasses on. The whole windshield's tinted.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is super nice, guys. All the tint has all been done to match. Yeah, let's get that air going.
Yeah, that air's nice.
Oh,
I mean, it's like a brand new car in here. It really is, and it drives like a new one too. And I mean, it's ridiculous.
E-brake works, and the dash pane. I tried to point that out. You just, like I said, you have to be here to look at the car in person. I mean, even all this aluminum is just mint.
Clock even works. I'm sure you pointed that out already, but
Yeah, I did. This car is so amazing.
watch out for that guy. And the thing with this car is it's not just the look. I mean, it runs and drives, and suspension-wise, it's just
Such a smooth shifting car. I love that they put the 428 in here. They didn't make an LS car out of it. You know, they went ahead and kept it Pontiac, which I think is just a huge bonus for this car.
yeah, I think so too. A lot of times when someone goes through the restoration and work like this, they tend to throw in an LS in there. Jeez.
Fourth gear, tire squeal. There's fifth gear. Jumping in there, that was 90 at about 2,500 RPM. That fifth gear is sweet.
Yeah, and it's your tires in every gear. Number 5.
So we're doing 75, going ahead and we're doing about 73 mile an hour right now, and we're running 2,100 RPM. So that just tells you in fifth gear, and this thing still doesn't miss a beat. There's fourth gear, drop it right down, 4,000 RPM at 85. It's just a fantastic car, Dalton.
Yeah, it is.
Little wing windows are a little bit open here. Air's blowing ice cold. We already talked about the stereo system. It's got really nice 6x9s in the back. The antenna is a little bit to be desired, but the radio does come in a little bit. Here's our car going down the road, guys. No hands on the wheel, perfectly straight. Downshifts great. Shifts back up.
And just smooth the whole time. Smooth. I mean, it rides like a new car.
80 mile an hour, no vibrations, no rear end noise, no vibrations, no shaking the seat, no shaking the wheel. It is just pristine, guys. This GTO is absolutely pristine. A pleasure to drive.
Check it out, coyoteclassics.com. Give us a call. Such a beautiful car. You won't find another one like it. coyoteclassics.com.